are strangers. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Hey girlies, it's your girl JustStephanieP, or Stephanie, whatever it is you want to say, and I am back with another video for you guys. Now, this is my first video in 2022, and I am so excited for what this year have in store. I know 2021 was such a blessed year for me, and I know 2022 is going to be even better, but enough with the rambling. Today we are going to be doing my go-to makeup look right here, and it take me maybe 10 or 15 minutes to achieve this look, but it's more so like 10 minutes or whatever. I probably used less than 10 products, maybe like 2 or 3 brushes. You know, so it's not like something you gotta whip out like the whole shebang, you know, to achieve this look. Like, no, all you need is a few simple products and we're gonna be good to go to be looking like this. If you guys see me looking and reaching over, it's because number one, all my go-to makeup everyday products are right here in this little cute container. First things first, we are always going to start with priming our face. And my face is already moisturized, but we're going to start with, first of all, taking these glasses off. So let me just get my hair out of the way and bring my mirror closer. It's trying to play me today, not today. Okay, bam. So we are going to start with priming our face, and for my face, like I said, my face is already moisturized, clean and moisturized. So we're just going to start with priming my face, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. I love this stuff, you guys. Like, yeah. So when I'm in a rush with doing my makeup, first of all, I like to use as less products as possible, especially like when I'm doing like a natural look. I like to use as less product. Let me make sure this is filming. Okay, yeah. No, but I like to use as less product as possible. I don't like to be using 30 different brushes. Like, I don't have time for all of that. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a rush, I don't use all these damn brushes, okay? So I'm just gonna apply that all over my face, and then we are gonna get started with our foundation. Like, my ears feel so naked, you know? I always know when I do not have earrings in because I just always feel so naked. I always feel like I'm missing something. Now that I feel a little bit more complete, we can just go ahead and finish on with the video. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is in the color Mocha. This is their collab with Alyssa Ashley. I love this foundation, you know. So I'm just gonna pump a little bit of that. Obviously, it's time for me to get a new one. Please come out. I didn't use all of this foundation. Please come out. Please come out. This is clearly how much I love this foundation. I'm literally sitting up here trying to get something out that's clearly nothing is in here. So guess we're not using this. So I guess we can use the NYX. I mean, not the NYX, the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Deep Golden. Yeah, because the other one is a little red right now for my undertone. I have to go get some more of this. Like, no, I can't function if I don't have it. So you guys are gonna see. Like, you guys know I'm a full coverage kind of girl. So when I'm going for like my go-to makeup look, I definitely try to keep it on the lighter side, not as full coverage, you know. So I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm just going to apply this on my face. And then you guys are going to see me do something that I never do, which is go in and blend out my foundation with a sponge. And we're also going to use that same sponge, and we are going to do our concealer. And you guys, like I said, you know I'm a full cover girl, okay? Like, I'm full coverage, okay? I just love a full coverage look, honey. But for the sake of time, I'm gonna blend everything out with a sponge, which is what I do not do. But it's not like I don't like it. I do. I just like a full coverage. But we're gonna go in with our beauty sponge and we're going to blend this out. Now you see how, you know, using that sponge, like it still gives you that, you know, it still gives you, you know, a look of like having foundation on, you know what I mean? But it just looks more seamless and more skin-like when you use a sponge. For our concealer, I am using my tried and true. This is my Loreal Infallible in the color 415. This is in the color Honey. When I'm going for a more natural look, like I do not use a concealer that's like 3 shades, you know, lighter than my skin tone. I use one that's like 1 or 2 shades, you know, because I still want to keep this on the natural side, because again, this is like my go-to makeup, you know, that's on the natural side. So I don't want to look like I'm caked on with makeup. So I'm just gonna let this dry down, and while it's doing that, I just real quickly wanted to talk to you girlies about something that I've noticed with people, me including myself, you know, but I notice it's very hard, or that people find it difficult to be positive, you know, within their life. And for me as well, you know, that used to be me at a point in time. Like I've gotten so much better, you know, with being positive and finding the positive in situations, because it's so easy for us to, you know, be consumed with negativity when something, you know, is going wrong and things aren't going right, or, you know, they're not going the way that we anticipated or planned, you know, and it's so easy for us to be consumed with negativity, you know. And last year, that was one of my things that I wanted to work on, because everyone knew that I was such a, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it a pessimist? Is that the word? Yeah, everyone knew that I was that. Like, oh my goodness, you know, if something wrong was going on, it consumed me, and it always just would affect my mind, my spirit. It just would affect everything, you know. So last year is when I started the journey of trying to, you know, just become a more positive person and find the good in any situation. So I definitely have made some changes within and internally. So I wanted to talk to you girlies about that. But before we get a little deeper into it, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to blend this out with that same sponge, and I'm going to start with my chin, and, you know, just work my way around my face. But anyways, it's like so easy for us to be consumed with negativity. It's so easy for us to focus on, you know, like what's not going right. And like some of the small changes that I have made with trying to improve on being more positive is to, number one, you know, I definitely pray more than, you know, I've ever have done in my lifetime. You know, I also, when I'm feeling in that negative, you know, or just in that pessimistic, you know, way, I try to take a breather, you know, stop and reflect on the positive, or what could be the positive outcome, you know, of this situation, or not necessarily of this situation, you know, of something positive that happened in the day, in the week, you know, and I reflect on that, you know, because if you think negative all the time, like your life is just, you know, everything is just going to be so, it's just, hell, it's just going to be negative. There's no other way of saying it. You know, if you think negative all the time, everything is just going to be so negative, you know. And I was noticing that with my life, you know, because I was being so negative all the time, hell, everything is just not a positive outcome, and I just was so tired of it, you know. So I started listening, you know, and surrounding myself with positive people, you know. And also what I have started doing, I have started watching like positive videos, whether that be motivational, talks, or watching another influencer, you know, watching another influencer who I know have positive energy and positive vibes, you know. So I really just wanted to talk about that because, you know, it's a new year. We're in 2022, you know, and I'm a firm believer in, if something isn't going the way that you plan, only you can fix, you know, and control, you know, the outcome of that situation, you know, whether it be good or bad. You know, you just have to reflect. You know, you just have to reflect and just be more appreciative of the smaller things. I know that was one of my, I can't say resolution because it wasn't a resolution, but it was one of the things that I tremendously wanted to work on last year. And it was definitely stopping to appreciate the smaller things and be grateful for the smaller things, you know, because yes, something may have went wrong, but I need to be grateful, you know, for what it is that I do have. I bought this journal last year just to help me be a bit more positive, and every day, literally every day, I would write the date, and I would write what I was grateful for and why I was grateful for it, you know. And then I would, you know, write the goals. Well, not necessarily the goals, but I did write what did I see for myself and my goals, you know, for, you know, the upcoming day, you know, or my goals for that day. So this has really helped me tremendously, you know, and I did this, you know, almost for the entire year until it became a point where I didn't necessarily need this to help me to see that, you know, just being positive, you know, is a huge difference. But I definitely am going to go back to writing, you know, in this, or not in that because that one is full, but I'm definitely going to go back to, you know, writing down, you know, the things that I'm grateful for, you know, and just trying to continue to project peace and positivity, you know, because like I've been telling everyone that's in my life, listen, first of all, my slogan for 2021 was, it's 2021, I don't owe you no explanation. So, because I don't. I mean, it's my life. I don't owe you no explanation. You know, I mean, it's really no other way to put it. You know, so I'm living by that. You know, like I'm living by that. Like I'm doing what I want to do, and as long as it makes me happy, you know, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, I don't owe you no explanation. You know, so I just wanted to, you know, put that out there for my girlies, you know, because I have seen the difference that it have made in my life in just 1 year. So, you know, just try to be a little bit more positive in every situation. You know, things happen for a reason. So I just wanted to throw that out there, but we are definitely going to get back to the makeup tutorial, and we'll get back into this conversation. You know, like maybe I'll sit down and do like a full video on it. Talk about doing a 10 or 15 minute makeup look without rambling, and that's exactly what I just did. But anyway, you know, like I said, enough with the rambling. You know, maybe I'll do a separate video on it. Comment down below if you guys want to see, you know, those type of videos, you know, because I always feel like positivity, like, it's just such a powerful thing, and I'm a firm believer. If you speak negative, things are going to be negative. If you speak positive, things are going to be positive. You know what I mean? Like, even maybe not necessarily right in that moment, but things will be positive. Things will become positive, you know? So, yeah. So, we'll maybe do a separate video on that. Comment down below, like I said, if you guys want to see that type of video, and, you know, any other topics you guys want me to talk about. But moving along, so I have applied my foundation, my concealer. I don't cream contour or whatever, so I'm gonna go in to set in my face, and I am going to use, you guys already know, so I don't even have to say it, and plus everything will be listed down below in the description box. So I'm gonna use my setting powder, and I'm gonna take that same sponge, you guys, and I'm going to use the opposite side, and I'm just gonna lightly dip this into the powder, and then I'm going to take the top, and I am going to make sure there is no creases under my eye, and I'm going to set my face. I really feel like I just went on like a whole off-topic rant, but I feel like sometimes it's necessary, you know what I mean? Like, it's so necessary, you know, because you never know what a person is going through, you know what I mean? You never know, you know, someone that may be watching this video that may be feeling some sort of way, you know what I mean? And just hearing someone else's, you know, or just hearing a powerful motivational message, you know, could simply change things, you know. So, but maybe that's what I'll start doing. I really do want to do those type of videos, you know, because I just know the changes that has came in my life that has been such a wonderful blessing, you know. So now that I set everything, now I really don't bake. I like press my powder into my face. I really don't do all of that baking stuff, you know. I press my powder into my face. I'm going to set the rest of my face using this same sponge because I want like this skin-like finish. And I am going to go around the perimeter of the setting powder, you know, just so that, again, that there is a seamless blend.
Since we last kicked, by the way, just got in town, and I won't let.
When I'm like doing my still natural go-to look, I still try to keep my brows, you know, as natural as possible without it looking too bold.
Do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
Hold me till I scream or breathe, and wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
We are almost done. Like, we are literally almost done. Now I just have to contour. And to contour, I definitely love to take the Black Radiance palette, and I like to take my contour brush. This is the Sonia Kashik. I don't know, it's a brand from Target.
Hold me till I scream or breathe, and wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby. And rock right up to the side of my mountain, until you reach my peak, baby, baby. And reach right into the bottom of my mountain.
And one thing, you guys, like, that I have really been loving is like blush. You know, like if you watched any of my older YouTube videos, you know, or even some of my newer ones. Like, you guys know I did not use blush, but let me tell you, I really found it to be like so cute. So for my blush, I am going to use the only blush palette that I have, but I'm gonna look into getting some more. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place volume 1, and I'm gonna do like this color primarily, but I am gonna tap a little of this orange in there. So I'm going to take, sometimes I'm just gonna do what I always do, and sometimes I definitely use my contour brush, you know. So I'm just gonna dip it, tap it all. I'm not sure if I want to go matte or glossy, but I think I'm feeling matte. So I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place. This is in the color Cola. You guys know I love this. No, should I go matte or should I go glossy? I don't really know. What do you guys think? I am going to use the Morphe lipstick in the color Kissy Face, and I'm going to apply this to the center of my lips.
Oh, that's so cute. This blush was a little, it could be right now. I don't know why I'm showing it like so extreme on camera when it's really not.
Remember that one night when we fell in love, what we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through, I miss you.
Okay, girlies, so that is the end of this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel like right now. Stop what you're doing and subscribe, because this year I have so much content planned for you guys. Like, this year is me breaking out of my comfort zone, breaking out of that box that I placed myself in, and just going so heavy with the content, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to start vlogging, you know. I want to start, you know, taking you guys along with me with my fitness journey, you know, like more behind the scenes of my business, and just showing you guys how I, you know, do all of that stuff, and, you know, still have a wonderful, productive life, you know. So it's just gonna be so much more content that you guys are probably not expecting, you know. So hopefully with me, you know, doing this, I can find my niche, because right now I still haven't found it, but, you know, we're working towards it or whatever. But I just have so much content planned for you guys, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I think you are. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
You there, won't you feel me?